Puts it up to center ice, taken by Neil Komodowski. Komodowski and Schultz at center ice. Schultz, the all-time penalty leader in the NHL. Czech scoring along the boards. Now Joe Watson runs into him. Nevin and Schultz bump at each other right in front of the Flyer bench. It's over to Neil Komodowski. Komodowski checked from behind, but now Vic Banaski has it. He is tripped. There's a penalty against Philadelphia. Tripping call against the Flyers, and the Kings will have the power play.
Well, caught with your hand in the cookie jar, there's a stick right through his skate blade.
You can't get away with that one.
I guess not.
Tipped in front and wide to the right side by DuPont. Back behind the Flyer net, and it's frozen against the back of the net by DuPont and by Carr.
Andre DuPont has been talking to Dion all during the game. DuPont, 26, is from Sorel. Dion, the 24-year-old superstar, is from Drummondville, so they may have played against each other as teenagers in junior hockey.
Broken up by the Kings, but now it's taken by Kinderchuk. Shot, hit the back of the boards out in front, broken up by Whiting. Whiting knocked down by DuPont. Shot just wide right side. Pile up in front of the net, and the Kings clear it to center ice. Larry Brown got it out. Bob Berry at center ice, checked by Goodenough. And Schultz comes in. There's a penalty against Schultz. Schultz is going to get a penalty, and he may get another one. He charges after referee Bruce Hood.
Well,
charging against Dave Schultz.
He really took a run at Bob Berry. For Dave Schultz, the madman in the National Hockey League, it's been a Sunday school picnic this year. He's only had 29 penalty minutes. He had more than that in some games last year. Whiting goes in, and here comes Schultz. And he puts the elbow up high, designed to hurt Berry, pushes face into the glass. And Schultz is complaining about that one?
Schultz can't believe it's charging. I don't know what he wanted called, but anyway, he's going to go in and sit down.
He's a mean person.
It's unbelievable. You know, this year the Flyers are not leading the league in penalty minutes. This year, Boston is as far as average per game. Dave Schultz in the penalty box for charging.
2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct. So Schultz picks up 14 minutes right there.
Well, and he deserved it all, so he's going to sit down for 14 minutes. 1-0 Kings lead on the goal by Gene Carr, and now the Kings will have a man advantage for 4 minutes, and then Dave Schultz will be out for another 10.
Well, that gets him up over the 40-minute mark easily. Schultz last year had 17 misconducts, and mainly because of him, there's a new rule this year that if you yap at the referee, they give you a 2-minute minor again. Give you a double minor instead of just one, and then if you keep talking, then you get the misconduct. So Schultz talked 14 minutes worth. Flyers, the nickname, the Broad Street Bullies, the Spectrum located on Broad Street here in Philadelphia. The shot off the stick of Bob Murdoch, who shot off the pass. Then DuPont, after the puck is stopped, cranks Nevin into the crossbar.
Clear it back into the King zone. Chased down by Larry Brown. Right behind him is Kelly. Brown catches up with it, flips it back behind the King's net. Over to Gary Sargent. Sargent checked by Kelly. Puck taken by St. Marseille. St. Marseille at the King blue line. Berry tried to tip it in, couldn't do it. Flyers swarming around in front of Edwards. Now Murdoch takes it away from Dornhofer. Dornhofer and Murdoch down in the corner. And Murdoch getting worked over by Dornhofer down there. Dornhofer's got his stick up around the head.
Well, that's typical. This is the only place in the league where you got to worry about getting splinters in the back of your head every time you turn around.
Zone Bridgman shot. Broken up. Comes back to the blue line. Bridgman slap shot. Traffic in front. It just went wide to the left side. Kelly tried to jam it in, and the whistle blows. Kinderchuk can't get around. Sargent again. Right side shot. Saved by Edwards. Rebound. He covers up on it. And Selesky fighting with Sargent to get in front. The whistle's blown. The big bird, Don Selesky, number 11, goes away mad.
Let me tell you this. The Flyers will really complain. They will moan that the Kings are not anywhere near as good and that they were lucky to get the point. What happened was the Kings came in here under strength, did exactly what they had to do to stay with the Flyers. They stayed disciplined. They did what they can do the best. They slowed the Flyers down to a walk, and they got a very big point. The crowd is now booing the Kings, and that's music to their ears.
I think they're booing Bruce Hood. He and the linesmen, Bob Luther and Leon Stickle, are going off. So the Kings get a very big point here. They go ahead of Montreal into first place all alone in the Norris Division. Sole possession of first place in the Norris Division goes to the Kings.